It's a good way to start.
Yeah. Clearing with Palo Santo.
Welcome to episode 5 of the Geno Show podcast with myself, Geno, our lovely co-host, Ashley Seebeck of Ashley Seebeck Wellness, and our producer, Casey Hutchison of Jagged Edges Hair Studio, is pushing all the buttons in the background. And we have the lovely Mr. Brian Sweeney in the house.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us, sir. So, as we get into our 5th episode, Ashley, how are you feeling about it?
Great. I feel like we're really like jiving. We've had great guests. Like, it's been an exciting ride so far.
Yeah, our producer is even learning, like, change camera angles quickly, keep the attention of the audience, and just make it a fun show, right? People's attention span's very small, so you gotta, like, click away. Wouldn't you agree?
Yes. I think Americans' attention span
were you sure about that, yes or no? Was it you?
I believe it's 5 seconds or less is the average.
I think that's for food you drop. What the fuck?
5 second rule.
Yeah. It's 5 seconds. American. Is it really 5 seconds or less?
Yes. For Facebook, that's all people will spend time on.
See, that's why you just take your clothes off in the beginning. It's a rule. Just kidding.
So I just wanted to know how everybody's day went with. Are we going there?
Go.
Spirituality,
Yeah.
like.
Is that? Do we ever get away from there?
No.
I thought we were on a continuum of like Palo Santo, meditating lions, and yoga.
So today I have been meditating heavily, writing down my manifestations, and I wrote down that if this is my life path, if I'm supposed to leave nursing and go into teaching yoga full time, being a holistic coach, and just following what feels like my heart's desires, I was like, show me a lady with purple hair. And just as I had written my letter of resignation to go as needed at the hospital, I was dropping my kids off feeling like, oh man, I should really be home with my kids tonight, not doing a podcast, and feeling like, what am I doing here? A lady with purple hair just popped up in front of me at Starbucks.
Dun, dun, dun.
So,
did you call the hospital and be like, I'm done! It's over! The universe has my back.
So I just opened my windows and I freely drove to Geno's studio.
You open your car windows. Oh my God. Producer, you gotta get
all the mom guilt fly.
Oh my God. Okay.
So that was my day.
Whew. I feel like I should bless you with the saber.
Crystal.
I feel like you have to be knighted now with this giant
saber
crystal.
Or
scepter.
I won't say it.
Scepter. You said it earlier, but we won't say it on camera.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a Christian channel. So, do you align with that stuff? All that woo-woo shit? Or are you... I mean, I love it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I'm really open-minded to it, especially living with her. I hear it every day.
Good luck. Good luck, man.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that at first I didn't really understand a lot of it.
Yeah.
But the more I've kind of read and seen more of the scientific proof behind it too, like the quantum physics side of it, that's where I really got bought in. I'm like, wow, there is science behind this. And there's so much to learn too. I mean, it's just layers and layers of knowledge. And so I've really gotten more into it, really, especially in the last year, I would say.
Yeah. I think this last year has been like some kind of like awakening thing, like where you just see more and more people tapping into it.
Yeah.
It's catching on.
Well, it's like I told Ashley, when she first started teaching yoga here, there were like no yoga classes, no yoga studios. And now yoga is like everywhere in Guernsey County.
Right.
It's
Weird.
Yeah, it's catching on.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think like we're ready for like an awakening. We're ready for like some kind of like I don't want to say revolution because that sounds like too like, you know, run towards the gunfire. Like
Right.
we're not trying to do
Vitriolic.
all that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're trying to be peaceful and just have fun and, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
farm
I
unicorns.
think that everybody is, I mean, we're just naturally starting to care more about how we feel. And if it feels good, then like if we're doing everything we need to do and making all the money we need, and everyone's starting to just naturally live in more like abundance and like gratitude slowly, I think, for the small things in life again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was just agreeing with.
Like this area, our area, like our community, for the longest time has had this mindset of lack
Yeah.
and like a negative outlook. And I mean, it's not anyone's fault, you know?
No, I mean, it's actually like a legitimate Appalachia mindset that they write books about, you know? I mean,
Yeah.
that it was just such an area of so poverty stricken for a while.
Yeah, you know, being at the foothills of the mountains, you know, it's been a struggle to make a life here, and so it's understandable that, you know, people have that scarcity memory, and they retain that because that's how they were able to sustain themselves here. That life was built here based on like, hey, we save everything, we're very careful with our money, we do this, we do that. Which I'm not saying don't be careful with your money. What I'm saying is like, there's obviously enough to go around. Like, time has evolved into like a time of innovation and dreaming and doing more of what you love versus what you are enslaved to do in like a factory or whatever, which I'm not, you know, talking down on anyone that has a job in a factory, but there's more to life than working a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And like, as we both like venture out into this world of like jumping ship, I just think it's important to be like transparent and like it's scary.
Yeah. And I think the mentality is that every time it gets good here, like the coal mines or like gas and oil, or I don't know a lot about it. Really shouldn't talk that much about it, but
Oh,
everything
good.
like booms and gets good and there's a lot of money, and then all of a sudden it just like crashes. So I'm sure there's like a trust
But-
thing where like things
but-
are getting good again, but
But
once
do you know what the funny, I agree that probably is there, but the funny thing is right now, there's not a boom of any of that. But life
Right.
is still pretty damn good for a lot of people.
yeah. Yeah, things
know what I
are
mean?
getting more.
You think about that, like there's not a big pipeline boom right now. Like everything's
That's
like
true.
No, the
copacetic.
economy is,
Yeah, it's
bad.
like gas is higher than it's ever
And the
been.
tanks.
Groceries are higher than they've ever been. And,
Yeah.
But people seem to be happier than they've
Yeah.
ever been. Now, and participating in more like self-care activity than they've ever done before. So it's like there's a shift. There's an energetic shift that's happened, and I can't explain it, but it's here. And so I think embracing it, and I think our community getting to see like a younger crowd that means well and has like a positive outlook on life and want to do positive things for the community and see people develop into a better version of themselves every day. I think that's the key. You know, I think that's how like older generations will stand behind us, is to see like we mean no harm. Like we're not trying to cause anyone harm. We just want to live a peaceful life and bring an understanding of self to the community so people can embrace themselves and really take charge of their lives.
Yeah.
I think it is an education thing, and I think people, it's a frustration with, nothing against modern medicine, but, it's people that have tried a million different antidepressants and they can't find that one that works. And,
Right.
It's, how about you try something natural, try
Yeah.
holistic health,
Yep.
try some yoga,
Yeah. Absolutely.
and maybe that's your answer.
Yeah.
You don't have to try any more of that stuff.
Yep. And that's true. And I think even in some cases, in some rare, like really extreme cases, whatever your doctor prescribes you, treating with that while going into holistic and,
Yeah,
and
yeah, absolutely.
weaning yourself down. I
Yeah.
think that's a wise way to do it.
Well, a lot of that stuff you're supposed to, do therapy of some sort
Yeah.
with it in conjunction. It's not just
not just
take
pop
this
a pill.
and it fixes everything.
Right. And, that's not the way to fix anything, is just rely on a medication, especially when it has to do with yourself.
Right.
And emotionally, a lot of it is emotionally. A lot of it is like running from, our fears, our past, our trauma, things that happen. Things we screw up in our own lives. Like I ran from my stuff for almost a decade. You know what I mean? So like facing all that was so scary, but then it gave me the ability to carry myself along because I took that responsibility. Like, okay, yeah, it is all my fault and that sucks, but like, what am I going to do?
Right.
Yeah. I think the reason that we're here is because we found a way to free ourselves in life. And that's why people want to watch us and listen to us, because they see us living this like free life of like joy and just like gratitude and excitement and like this whole new feeling of life that like you don't get every day when you're living in that grind and like you're not really, you're not taking responsibility. You're living in autopilot all day. You're not being like, this is what I consciously want to do today.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. And that is what draws people to us. It's magnetic because it is a natural way of life, is to have some sort of freedom within your life.
Yeah.
If you have no freedom and you have no new, like we talked about this before in another episode, no new reality able to develop by going into the unknown. If you just go to work 9 to 5 every day and you come home and you cook the same thing every week and you bathe the kids the same way and you go to bed the same way and you wake up and you go to that 9 to 5 again and you get up and repetitive, just the same thing, nothing new. And then when the only thing that's new happens to you is like someone rear ends you at a stoplight and you have a high deductible and like, that's how it works because you didn't willingly venture into the unknown.
Yeah.
Definitely. And it sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that we're all realizing that we're in this hamster wheel of a life and there is a way out. There's another option. You can consciously connect to life and like dream and follow your heart and listen to your intuition and live in that way rather than, which is the easier way once you learn how to do it. But we think that the easier way is just like someone just tell me what to do so I don't have to think and I can just like be a robot and, Yep. So, but we have Brian Sweeney here today.
That's your famous but
Brian Sweeney is my boyfriend.
I'm surprised.
Transition there.
I'm surprised you didn't say, Casey, what are you doing? Casey doesn't have a mic. She has a wine glass and she's pushing buttons behind the scenes. By the way, this is a good time to shout. Before we transition into Brian's story about how he got into music, this is a good transition spot to shout out our sponsors.
Yes.
And we're just manifesting this. I drink Georgetown Vineyards, which is local here to Guernsey County. Georgetown Vineyards wine. The Concord is my favorite. I have a cellar full of it back there. But they should sponsor us. I'll just keep buying it, but just say you sponsor us. And then I was going to say AA should sponsor us for her, but she didn't think they would. So
yeah, I'm going to have to find a sponsor. So anybody have any good ideas?
What about Kathy?
Kathy?
Is that her? Maybe I made that up.
Who's Kathy?
Oh, my sponsor's name is Peggy.
I said Kathy. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought you already had a sponsor.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. I do.
Yeah. I said Kathy. What a moron. Kathy. Yeah. Anyways, Georgetown Vineyards. We're reaching out to you.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe not her, but I've been reaching out. I've left my card everywhere. Nobody's called back yet. So if you know anybody, tell them to call me. We'll have them on the podcast. But that leads us into Brian Sweeney. How? So you've been singing since we went to school together.
Mm-hmm.
Full disclosure, and you've been singing that long at least. Mm-hmm. But how did you get into music prior to?
I started playing when I was 11 years old.
Oh, sure.
So, I'll be 35 in July, so
yeah,
that's a long time.
How did you get into music at 11?
you know, it runs in my family. On my mom's side, my grandfather played music. My uncle played fiddle.
Cool.
Yeah, so basically everybody in that side of the family played something. And I remember I played football in Cambridge, big league football, and we would drive by Pavlo's, the music store, after practice every day. And I would see the drum sets and the guitars in the front window, and I would just be like, oh, that's so cool. And they'd just be all shined up, and I'd be like, Mom, can I take guitar lessons? And she said, as soon as football's over.
Yeah.
And I got a guitar after that, and then I started taking lessons, and I got into it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just took it from there. I took lessons for maybe like 3 or 4 years, and then once you get a lot of the basics, you can kind of go your own way and, you know, build from there. But it was a really good experience. I had a great guitar teacher. His name is Scott Whitaker. And we would just go down there in the basement at Pavlo's and even drink his coffee and just tell me stories about playing in his bands and stuff. And, you know, so he was just some old hippie, you know, but it was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, man. And then, you know, obviously I met guys in school, and we played some talent shows, formed some little high school bands, garage bands, whatever you want to call them. And then, you know,
you guys were like local rock stars back then.
yeah, we thought we were.
Everybody else did too.
Yeah, that was fun, you know. But we didn't play any like, you know, serious gigs. It was mostly talent shows. I think we played like Jonathan Biday's a few times down here. Maybe 1 or 2 bar gigs, but I didn't really get serious into playing until after college when I started playing with Shelly and Forever Young, and we started really hitting the circuit around here and branching out, playing Zanesville, some other places. Started doing weddings. And that was when I really started honing in on my skill, like a singing. I was never really a singer to start out. You know, I was just a guitar player, and what happened is, in that high school band, like our singer, he just quit, or I don't remember. We kicked him out. I can't really remember what happened there. But we just didn't have a singer. And they're like, well, you just sing, Brian. I'm like, well, I don't know how. Like, I don't want to. And they're like, well, we don't have anybody else, so you just do it. And so it was bad. We did that. We did a CD, and I listened to it a few years ago. And it's just rough listening to how like primitive my singing was back then. Like, it's come a long way.
But it's funny if you just stop and think about that moment. Like, how did all those stars align to like, now you're like a really good singer?
Yeah.
You would like that thing, like force that pressure right there in that one moment in time around people that you loved and trusted. The universe lined things up just to like push you out there. Like, oh, go ahead.
Yeah. It was a moment of growth from leaving my comfort zone, which my comfort zone was just playing guitar.
And you didn't really ever meet your grandfather or anyone that played instruments, right? So it was kind of like a epigenetics thing. It was passed down in the...
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Your ancestors.
Yeah. My ancestors in Ireland were unicorn breeders, and
Are you Irish for real?
my last name's Riley, so yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a
O'Reilly.
I'm a O'Reilly. They can sponsor us too.
There you go.
Yeah, but I'm a but back to you. So you got forced into this little pocket of the universe to sing, and now that sent you on like, oh well, we have a singer, we don't need anyone else.
Yeah, and then you know, we did that for a while, and then like I said, once I got started with Shelly, that's when we really, because it was just my guitar and she played cajon, so we had less instrumentation.
What is that?
It's like a box drum that you sit on. You ever seen those that people sit on? They play like kind of between their legs.
Oh yeah.
So that's called a cajon.
Oh, that's cool. I love Shelly, by the way.
Oh yeah, she's great. I love Shell Bell. But you know, it was like more of a stripped down sound. Like I was used to playing electrics, and when you're playing stripped down in acoustics, you can't hide behind anything. Like your voice really shows, so you got to bring it, or people are going to know. So I had to learn how to sing really quick and get good at it. And that just come with cutting our teeth, getting out and getting gigs. I mean, we didn't know what the hell we were doing. We bought a PA system. We didn't know how to mix it. It was just kind of learning on the go, man, and making mistakes and And, by the end of it, we had a pretty good grip on things. And
I think that's such a significant pattern in life.
yeah.
Don't be afraid. Just learn as you go.
Yeah.
Like that's the
for
story of
sure.
my life, dude.
Jump right in.
It
Yeah.
is the story. I
That's-
learn with my hands on. Like that's how I pick everything up.
Yeah, and then from that opportunity we got in with Double Cut. They had a couple openings in their band, so we joined with them, and that was a good run for about 3 years.
Oh wow.
And then everybody kind of went their own way from that. And then about 2 years ago, I got back into playing music again, and I did a few gigs with Shelly, but she's kind of got like her own band going right now, and she's busy with that. So it was easier for me to just go ahead and
Do your
book
own
solo
thing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, for now.
Something about Brian's energetic sign is that, well, he's a manifesting generator.
Same. Same.
Something, I can't
Nice.
remember what his numbers are, but it says something like, you don't need to explain to people how you got your talents because they just come naturally to you. And I think it's interesting because he just figured it out. Like that's definitely when you're in your calling is when you just can like flow into it. You don't need to have like all these coaches and pay all this money and, it
Yeah.
just comes.
Yeah, definitely. It was something I had to get comfortable with, like playing by myself, because not that I was afraid of doing it, but it was just like, when you have somebody else to kind of lean on and just kind of hold you accountable almost during
Yeah.
a gig, and just have somebody to kind of talk to when you're tearing up and sitting down, because especially when you go to some place where you don't know anybody, it's just kind of nice to go in with somebody else.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
once I got used to playing by myself, I really enjoy it now.
Yeah.
And I love meeting new people. I love getting to play new places. I love the energy that I get at different places. And, I don't play the same set every night. I mix it up. I have a set list down in front of me, but I don't play that song for song. I just feel it out. And whatever the vibe, wherever it takes me,
Absolutely.
that's
Yeah.
what I play.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That's how I do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just go with the flow. And that's when it's the most natural. But there's something about like, I can't even explain it, but in certain shows when you just have that energy and the crowd's in front of you and they're just giving it back to you, and you can just feel like this insane amount of just positive, like good vibes.
Yeah.
Like that's better than any drug. I mean,
Yep.
it's just
I think
an
that's
amazing
when you're
feeling.
like flowing with source, or you're flowing with like the cosmic energy. That's what they're talking about, is like you don't need to use your own energy. You're just like,
Yeah, you tapped
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
It's a given.
You don't
it's
even
a loop.
think.
Yeah.
It's a loop. You're giving to
Yeah.
the crowd, they're giving to you. You're giving to
Yeah.
the crowd, they're giving to you. Yeah.
It's an intense thing.
It is.
Um,
It's so good.
Yeah.
I used to feel it when I was a stripper. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm not saying strippers can't feel it.
I'm sure they do.
They save money's energy. Oh. So you want to play a song
shit.
for us?
Yeah, let me play a song.
Hit us with something.
All right.
I gotta
I'm gonna
fix
do
this
a-
chord.
I'm going to do a little Tyler Childers. This song is called Feathered Indians.
Let's hear it.
Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thighs. They're our little feathered Indians. We're tussling through the night. If I knowed she was religious, then I would come home stone to the house of such an angel. Too fucked up, get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't nobody told you them things are bad for you. I said, many folks that want me, have been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true. How I'd always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly. Run across the river just to hold you nigh. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it had rained like little feathered Indians gone out the clouds for rain. I go running through the thicket, I go careless through the thorns, just hoping for a minute, or leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear, and sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true. How I'd always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly. Run across the river just to hold you tonight.
Beautiful. Love
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
You can play a damn guitar, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great.
I screwed up because I started playing and then I had my music like the wrong page up. So that's why I had to stop like midway through. I was like, oh shit.
That's okay. I kind of liked it. It worked with me turning the mics up too high, so I had to tell Casey to adjust them a little bit. But
I can't hear
it all
my
worked
mic
out.
as well now. Did you have to turn it down when I
Yeah.
was like belting it out? Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
cranked it down a little.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I'm a loud singer.
yeah. I'm a loud talker. I don't know if when I sing, it'd probably be. Whew.
I don't know. We should try it sometime.
I don't know. See what you got, Geno.
Yeah.
We can try to harmonize on the next song.
Yeah. See if you can find it.
No, I'm not gonna go looking. I just can't. So let's talk about love a little bit before we sing a love song. Are we gonna sing a love song?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about love.
All right, let's talk about it.
So, full disclosure, they're married. No, just kidding. Just kidding. They're dating. This is not Matchmaker, by the way. So don't you two just keep it business, okay? Keep it classy.
I did wear a skirt, so.
Oh boy.
This is a spiritual show.
That's spiritual to me.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my God. Oh. Jeez.
So, yeah. Okay.
What is happening? My skirt is spiritual. Yeah, it is, baby. Shut up. Ew. I feel so I feel violated.
Well, okay. So we do feel like we have a spiritual relationship.
Okay.
We
Okay.
met-
Hey. Well, I'll ask the questions. Don't take it to your spiritual layer. Okay? How'd you guys... One at a time here, Skirtsy. How'd you guys meet? What's your version, first of all? Because I'm sure it's like way different than his.
Yeah.
You're gonna
Well, here it goes.
We met on a mountaintop in a spiritual retreat in Sedona. Yeah.
Oh man. So we met through friends. I don't know what he saw in me because I was literally
Me
about
either.
3 weeks out of rehab. So yeah, I was.
What
but
did you see in her?
you know,
I don't know.
3
Something.
weeks.
There was something there.
Yeah.
he saw blonde hair and big tits. Probably.
Oh my God. Well, didn't the goddess have long hair and big breasts?
Yeah, he saw a goddess. That's right.
Hey, whoa.
Just love at first sight.
Feeling confident 5 episodes in.
Oh my
Look at me, the goddess. You are trash. I can't deal with you right now. Keep going. Tell us more. We can't wait.
So I feel like he was the person that I needed. I was going through a divorce. I was, I didn't have my kids all that much. And I was just like learning how to live life as a sober person.
Yeah.
And I don't know, Brian just showed up in my life, and he doesn't drink either. So that was like a sign to me that we were meant for each other. And we just started dating. It's just been a great relationship, very loving, and we're both like pretty authentic in ourselves. And I think that has to do with not having any alcohol or drugs to cloud the relationship. It's been like very real and very deep and truthful from the very beginning. And that's a interesting way to start a relationship.
Yeah.
First time in my life.
Rare. Rare. It's a very
Definitely.
rare thing. Now, how do
Yeah.
you think you met?
Yeah, like she said, through friends, and it was kind of a similar thing. It was, for me, I don't know. It was love at first sight for me.
Yeah.
It's just something about her.
Stop.
Took her a little while.
So
I
you-
don't think it was the
Do
same
we
for her.
believe in love at first sight?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and unicorns. Definitely.
Might not have been, 100% love, but
Yeah.
I just definitely knew that there was something, there, and I was definitely attracted to her. I could tell she was very intelligent, and yeah, there was something about her energy that I liked. I don't know, it just drew me to her. She actually asked me out first, though.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah,
She's
And,
she's
Very
been known to be a little,
aggressive.
yeah, she's been known to be a little forceful, but
yeah, that's her. But yeah, and I was, just went from there, and it's just been, like she said, a very transparent and honest relationship.
yeah, and I think that's the way to be. you
yeah,
know?
we both hold each other accountable. We've both grown a lot. Like, we're not even close to the same people we were when we first met. Like, we've both
Thank God.
exponentially grown.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
You guys
Right,
are
yeah.
like, we don't
Yeah.
do alcohol. We're meant for each other. When you said that, I'm thinking, oh fuck, what? Why are they here? Me and Casey are drinking one. This is like north and south and east and west. But
But it was
good to
one
have
of
some
those
polarity.
things.
yeah,
Yeah, that I felt like it was the right thing for me. My sponsor, everybody's like, oh God, no, the last thing you need is a boyfriend, Ashley. Like, please, for the love of God, just learn how to be.
calm.
And yeah, but I didn't feel it felt right. And that's like everything in my life now. It feels intuitively and like right to my heart. It doesn't feel like I'm doing something wrong, and it's been easy and flowing and not a hard relationship where we fight all the time or anything. Like, there's none of that.
Well,
little-
you just said something important. If he doesn't feel like you're doing anything wrong, and like, let me just preface, like, it's because you're not doing anything wrong.
True.
You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we don't give ourselves full credit of like, bro, like, I go to work, I'm paying my bills, like, I'm sober, I'm doing my thing, like, I'm
Yeah.
not being a dick, I'm not, stabbing anyone in the back, like, I'm not running from my past, like, screw you, I'm
Mhm.
good,
Yeah.
And you got to tell life that sometimes. And that's that self-accountability and self-realization thing is like, yeah, I'm fine. Like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Like, I'm not face down in a field, fucked up. Like, I'm just living my life. Like,
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. And my kids loved him. Like, everything just felt good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's where we are.
Divide.
And actually, my ex-husband and him get along fine. You know, they planned my birthday cake this year. So, like, it's just incredible when you're doing the right thing and the next right thing and, like, just living life by your heart. Like, you really can't go wrong. Life's not going to screw you over if you're following your heart.
Absolutely.
So,
And I believe, like, you can kind of mold life, you know? You can make it what you want. It's very malleable. And even if it doesn't seem like it's working out, or if it seems like it hit like a rocky spot or whatever, like I'm living proof. Like, you're living proof. Like, you're living proof. You can come back from just being a total, like, screwball. Like, thinking that, like, there's no end in sight of, like, the messed up way I was. And now looking back, it's like, you can turn it all around. Like, you can literally become someone new. And that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to stay the same old, you know, predictable, like, you know, whatever we were. And the sooner you change, the sooner everything's going to change around you. And you'll be blessed by that.
Yeah, man. I read something that every 7 years we are literally the same or a different person entirely, because every cell in our body has.
And that's a scientific fact.
Yeah.
Everything regenerates.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
When I first heard that, I'm like, wow. I mean,
but
that's crazy,
so here's the funny part about this. So it's kind of woo-woo, but it's real. So if you look at quantum physics and how everything's entangled, and then you just said, like, every 7 years, every cell in our body generates new. So we should be like an entirely new person. So, like, you shouldn't really get much older, okay? Or become, like, more crippled, or your back hurts more, or your, you know, hip hurts, or I'm old to my knees, or that story. But we hold on to that in the mind. And the mind, you know, what the mind perceives, it will achieve. So we carry on these generational stories of, like, well, I'm 50 now, my back should be hurting. And then all of a sudden your back starts hurting. Well, my mom had to have back surgery at 56. The day you turn 56 and you go for a checkup, and you got to have back surgery. Like, you know what I mean? It's like some, like,
self-fulfilling.
but it is the mind.
Yeah.
and then there's those 95-year-old ladies that are, like, zipping around and they're all young at heart. And that's the
case in point.
Yeah.
Case in point. There's a 97-year-old lady, Dorothy, I follow on TikTok. And I mean, she is shucking and jiving. They try to give her a cane. She's like, won't you start that? And she just went to Cuba to get her hair done. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? She's walking, talking, dancing, swimming. I mean, like, she wears a swim cap, like, wears skirts on the cruise, and, like, those saggy 97-year-old legs. She don't give a shit, bro. She dances with the hot cruise guys. Like, she just doesn't care. Like, but she tells you, like, you can't let people. And, she said one thing today I saw in a video. She said, people sit around waiting their whole entire lives for this to come, or I'll do it then, or I'll do it. She said, as soon as I feel the urge that I want to do something, I act on it that day. I don't second guess myself. I go, because I think about death every day. She said.
I saw that today.
She said, I think about death every day, and that makes me act on life, because you never know.
Yep.
And that's so true. And, like, that's the point I'm at right now, like, where I'm on this, like, edge of wonder, staring out into the abyss, like, okay, you're about to quit your job that's, like, security, and, like, see if the universe is really going to support you in your, like, fantasy land you live in. But it's like, do or die.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna like, I don't know what this life is like, how long it's gonna last. I might as well, like, go full force. Like, get on the unicorn, no bridle, and just take off. You know?
Yeah.
That's it.
It was I like something you posted last week or something. You said, I'm not going to be 35 with the ambition or whatever forever.
Yeah. I could. So I said I'll have a CDL for the rest of my life, but I won't have the same. I won't be 35 and have the same dream and drive that I do.
Yeah, that's
for
what
the
it
rest
is.
of my life.
Yeah,
and which is so true. And that's the shift I'm going into, because when you come from being like a crackhead, you know, with like a very unstable lifestyle, And then you go into like finding like getting a CDL changed my life. Literally, like it like elevated me. Having a CDL within the first like 2 years, I had an opportunity to take a job where I was making $106,000 a year. I was like, I had to live out over the country, but like a single man like could like change the story of his like generational poverty for just with a CDL. And like the opportunity is there, like even being a felon, even being like an ex-addict, like all that shit, nobody gives a shit.
Right.
Like that's one thing, like where if you go get that license, it's a golden ticket to like a brighter future. And then doors open from that. I know one guy, he got a CDO. He's one of the guys that told me to go get mine, but he got his. And then a couple years later, he got the company he was driving truck for needed a crane operator, and they were willing to send somebody to school to become a crane operator. And now he's a like crane operator, like a big bank. Yeah. And he's in the union as a crane.
Oh yeah.
I mean, cake.
Yeah, you're right. You get any kind of trade, like you're golden, man. Like
it's so true though.
Yeah.
But you can do it. I am very, very vocal about CDLs.
Right.
If you are down on your luck. And the best thing about it, if you live in this area, you can do like I did. If you're indigent on paper, which means you don't make very much money, if you're indigent on paper, Guernsey County actually has a program with grant funds that will pay for you to go to CDL school and get your CDL, pay for you to get your license and everything. Only thing you have to cover is your transportation to and from school.
Wow.
That's it.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah. Back to like waiting for life to happen. I think that's like one of my big things with this women's circle that I'm going to do is that it's like, why do we have to wait till our children are 18 to like start living our life? And like, that's part of this whole hamster wheel that like women believe they're supposed to be at home with their kids, like, or, I don't know. Why can't the dad be the stay-at-home mom, or everybody does whatever they want and everybody thrives? Because the happier I am, the happier my kids are. And
absolutely. Oh, I think it's here I go. Like, I'm not raising any kids in my house right now, but I'm going to talk like no, but like from what I've seen other people do, I'll start with that. It's kind of like a balancing thing. Like, how bad do you want it? It's just like jumping out of my secure job and like doing this. How bad do I want it?
Right.
Am I willing to grind in here 7 days a week? Yeah. So just do it. So it's the same way with kids and like scheduling everything. It seems complicated, but like just like you said, you never thought you were going to be able to do the podcast, and then like all of a sudden you're like, oh, I can make time for this.
The world's judging you and telling you that you shouldn't be doing that.
That's why I don't listen to any of that.
Right. And I'm learning that, and I want to share that with women, like empower them that they have a lot more choices than they think.
That's one of my superpowers. If you're talking negative to me, like I'm just like la 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 la. Like,
yeah. I've finally gotten that gift of just looking back at them and just, feeling like, wow, what are you so afraid of that you're, treating me like shit because I'm happy?
I don't even keep some people, I don't know if you guys are like this, but some people have that family guilt. Like you feel like, oh, it's my mom. Like I can't cut her off, even though she tells me like, you're never going to make your dreams come true. You need to stay secure and safe and da 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 da. You'll just fuck up again in life. And you're out. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
You are out.
I have realized that I'm finding like a coach or like yoga friends or like people that I want what they have and that are going to support me in my like biggest visions and my biggest dreams, like Geno. Like I'm gravitating towards those people, and I still can have other people in my life, but like when I'm going to ask for life advice, I'm not going to, probably not going to ask someone from the past if I should not do nursing and do yoga.
And especially don't ask anyone about going after your dreams if they haven't went after theirs. I'm not interested in their opinion. And like often we do that though for security from like mom or dad or, whoever. And it's the biggest mistake you could ever make because you actually value their opinion because you love them and you want that love back. But sometimes they have that poverty mindset that's been handed down, and something bad. Something they could have saw like Uncle Harry lose, the family savings when they were like 12, and like the family never recouped it, and they have that scar, and so that like makes them so insecure about that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you're right. I've always been really fortunate, as far as like my music and anything that I've tried to pursue with that. My parents have always really been really supportive of that.
That's good.
And wanted me.
But now you have a man coach. Why don't you tell him about that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, now, I'm trying to level up too, because
Put your mic up to your mouth.
I'm trying to level up as far as every aspect of my life. Like Ashley said, I think mentors are important.
Absolutely.
I mean,
it's the quickest way to get ahead.
Yeah, and this guy that I'm talking to is a guy that went from being homeless to he's a millionaire living in Central California.
That's awesome.
Living a high life, and
Yep.
it's like Ashley said, it's you find somebody that you want what they have.
Yep.
And how the hell did this guy do it? What did you do?
And that's he's an example of truth, and truth is the most powerful medicine because it's what inspires us.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's it's somebody that I can I find authenticity in, and I can trust the guidance or whatever that he's going to offer me.
Yeah,
and I'm willing to listen. You got to be willing to listen and do what the hell they say.
Yep.
You can't just pick and choose. And it's just I think I've already grown just talking to the guy a couple times. I mean, it's just having somebody to be accountable to
that's
goes
it.
a long way.
Yeah, absolutely. And somebody who's been in it, who knows it.
Yeah.
It's like the cheerleader thing we were talking about.
Oh, dude,
You
we
have
talked
to
about
have
this
a
the other day.
cheerleader.
Yeah.
Rah, rah. Yeah. Yeah, you do. You have to have a cheerleader. And that's why people gravitate towards people that are cheering them on. It's why football teams have cheerleaders. It's for the energy.
Yeah.
Like, they want to feel like somebody's got their back.
And that's why I believe in like abundance. I had to be taught this lesson. I didn't originally believe in like cheering on your competitors necessarily, but now it's like if there's another yoga teacher in town or someone doing the same thing as me, like I'm going to cheer them on and like their Facebook page and like it's all there's more than enough for everyone and all of us together kind of thing. And that's
you're right. I do the same thing with music. I like other people's performances or whatever their Facebook posts that they put out. But like, if I'm not playing, I like to try to get out and see other people because I haven't got to that much lately because I've been so busy. But it's nice just to show support that, there are enough gigs for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's also good to network.
Yep.
You never know. And one day you might need a bandmate or need a guitar player or something, and
you're one meeting away from changing your life.
Yep, exactly. So I've actually just started jamming with a couple guys that I met. They have a site that's called Band Mix. It's kind of like a Facebook for musicians.
Oh, cool.
So you put your profile on there. You can put like music clips and like a little bio. So
that's awesome.
So I met some guys on that. Jammed with one of them, and then we've kind of hooked up again. We're jamming now with another band that we're possibly going to be starting, so I might be
that's awesome
doing that in the near future.
Yeah, that's something to look for.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. And then we'll have the whole band outside.
Yeah, set up right in this parking lot, man, downtown Byesville.
Yeah, we were just talking about summer jams we want to have outside. As long as the CDC, I stay in good graces with them.
Yeah.
Ron, I love you. And we work out a deal where we can have the parking lot at nighttime and have summer jams and a food truck and an audience. And
that'd be nice.
So cool.
Yeah.
Take the podcast outside.
Yeah.
You remember when Jonathan Bidage used to be right here on 2nd Street?
Yep.
That used to be cool.
Well, the Art Fest is going to be right here. So you'll be playing.
We're bringing
You'll be
back.
here May 20th. You'll be playing during the Art Fest. That'll be right here behind us on 2nd Street.
Is that where the stage is going to go?
The stage will be down here at the end of the street by the coffee shop.
Nice.
Shining up this way. So it'll play all the way up through the whole thing. Yeah.
That's just like Jonathan Bidage used to do.
Yep. We are the revival.
The revival.
The revival.
It's the Renaissance.
Bringing the energy back, folks. If you'd like to be a vendor at the Art Fest, we still have vendor spots open. It's only $25 to set up, 10 by 10 spot. And yeah, you can sell whatever you want as long as it's clean. Yeah. we don't, we're not against anyone coming. Just don't bring any Don't set up the lion's den, please.
The
Yeah.
gummy stand. Yeah.
Yeah. I won't go deeper on that. No pun intended. Always foot in mouth with me. But other than that, the Art Fest is going to be great. And doing summer jams outside, like that is like, and then we're going to paint the side of the building
Yeah.
and do a giant
Nice.
mural.
Mhm.
I can't believe she said yes to that. I'm like stoked.
I know.
It's going to be amazing.
Amazing and bizarre to turn the corner and see this huge wall of
Mystical creatures.
Yeah.
Is that what it's gonna be like?
It's going to have at least one giant unicorn on there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you already got
I
somebody to paint
just-
it?
I'm going to work with the high schoolers. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, collab with them. Let them, because I think they got like community service hours, don't they? Yeah. And they have to do that. So, yeah.
Wow. That's awesome.
They always said school was like prison, but I didn't know it was really like getting there. Community service hours.
Get him some orange shirts.
Patrons.
I could get Main Screen to print some shirts out that say like Unicorn Inmate 1,
Oh, yeah.
Unicorn Inmate 2. Oh my gosh, Kelsey, when you listen to this, yeah. That would be hilarious. People would drive by, make them wear like those black and white striped hats
Yeah.
with like
We're just-
foam chains around their ankles. Okay, that's a little too far, but it would be funny. Like, I have prisoners out here painting a wall. Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh.
Now watch us manifest that.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, but my crazy self, and you never put anything past me. It could happen.
Yeah, it will happen, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm really excited about the Art Fest, though. It's going to be a pretty fun time. I need to find bounce houses, actually.
Yeah.
Keisha told me maybe the something Hayes in Caldwell.
There used to be that place in Cambridge that you could rent that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
The Pritchard Laughlin Center has them set up sometimes. They probably have them.
We have a connect, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are easy to find, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Love it.
So,
I'll just Google
let's hear
bounce
this love
houses.
song. Are we ready for a love song?
Is it the song that I like?
Yeah.
Dude, listen, before you start this, I've been playing this song for like weeks in my semi, like on the weekends while I'm driving semi. I love this song. And then I heard him playing it, practicing earlier, and I was like, did I send you that song? And he's like, no. I'm like, fucking universe. So yeah, there are no coincidences, but
Right.
yeah.
Right on. Okay.
Take us away, man.
All right. Just gotta make sure I'm in tune real quick here. Can you give me a little more juice on this bottom one?
Which is 4.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Check. Okay.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It'll be fine by dust slide, I'm telling you, babe. These things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. When you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no way at all. I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. As I say I miss you, I know that you won't. Well, I miss you in the morning when I see the sun. Something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way orange touches all things around. The grass, trees, and dew, oh, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Need hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bomb light. Your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to much dancing this wood used to creak. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way orange touches all things around. Grass, trees, and dew, oh, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Poison myself again. Something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. If you leave today, I'll just stare at the way orange touches all things around. Grass, trees, and dew, oh, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Please turn those headlights around.
I freaking love that song.
Sounded good.
It was good. I love it.
Yeah, I like Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
He's got some good stuff.
I'd never heard of him before I heard that song.
I mean, first song I heard of his was that Heading South song. And then Ashley did yoga to him one day, like a playlist, and she came home and we've been listening like nonstop.
Sun.
You're the sun to me.
Yeah,
I got that one I could do too, maybe.
You're the sun to me?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's more of like a lovey song instead of like a breakup song.
Well, let's hear that one.
Our first song, though, was...
I like
It
it.
was Chris Stapleton, You Should Probably
leave.
That was our first, that was our song.
Run. Run. What's that scary thing on TikTok? Run. The monster comes out of the parking garage or something. Oh, man. You should probably leave. It's a good start. Which one's
I
this?
could do that one. I could do You Should Probably Leave. Our song.
Or so?
Or should I do Sun to Me?
I like You Should Probably Leave.
You should probably write one that's called Your Skirt is Spiritual.
And I see your skirt.
It's your new cover song for your new album. Your Skirt is Spiritual.
Oh, shit.
What's your song, Casey, with your husband? Do you have one?
For real, I got married
What was it? In Sync or something? Oh yeah.
Faith Hill and Tim McGraw.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Just do something to me. Yeah.
I know it ain't all that lame, but you should probably leave.
Oh, I know this one.
I recognize that look in your eye. Yeah, you should probably leave. 'Cause I know you, and you know me.
Spiritual song.
We both know where this is gonna lead. You want me to say that I want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. There's still time for you to finish your wine, and you should probably leave. It's hard to resist. Alright, just one kiss. Yeah, you should probably leave. 'Cause I know you, and you know me. We both know where this is gonna lead. You want me to say that I want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. Like a devil on a shoulder, you've been whispering in my ear. And it's getting kind of hard for me to do the right thing here. I want to do the right thing, baby.
Devil on the shoulder.
Yes, that's me.
Devil on the shoulder.
Sun on the skin, 6
Devilish.
a.m. I'll be watching you sleep. Honey, I'm so afraid you're gonna wake up and say you should probably leave.
Damn.
'Cause I know you, and you know me. We both know where this is gonna lead. You want me to say that I want you to stay, so you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave. Yeah, you should probably leave.
Who can resist that hunk playing that song?
I'm telling you, that's
Sexy.
you do that one pretty good. It's like you got some passion behind it.
Wonder why.
maybe like 3 years.
I think I manifested Brian too. I think I always
We
wanted to
manifest-
date the lead singer. You know, I was always like, oh my God, I want to be the singer's.
And he wanted a goddess or a skirt.
Blonde yoga teacher.
I'm like, oh, this looks good over here. There's good lighting on this side, that side, and that. I'm like, I'm gonna take a picture. Here you go. Don't mind me. He can keep singing. I like the music. I'm just feeling the vibe. Thinking about her leaving.
Just paint a picture, huh?
Oh, God. Can you sing that while, like, when you guys actually leave? Like, I can just like act like I'm kicking her out. Like, get out of here.
You can make a music video.
Trashy skirt wearing co-host. Yeah, it's closing time. Oh shit. Ooh, I like. Do I know this? What is this?
This is.
I know that beat.
Oh no, I was just making stuff
What's
up.
that from?
Oh, I was trying to do
Boom,
closing
boom,
time.
boom, 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 boom.
Closing time.
Oh, that is
Remember
it. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
remember how the chords go though.
Yeah. Oh my God. We can like. Am I don't know. Turn that. Hold on. Closing time. Just a moment, please, everybody.
It's like really intimate to have somebody sing to you though and look in your eyes. Like I think that got me with Brian.
Yeah. Freak you out a little bit first.
They don't usually
still.
look at you. They're scared they're going to turn to stone.
Well, I don't know. You know, there's this thing that happens.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn out all the lights on every boy and every girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol.
Last call.
Finish your whiskey and beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Get out.
I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Oh yeah.
Found you a date.
She has a skirt on.
You sing that really good.
Yeah, I don't know. We used to do that. Like if somebody would say one more song,
Yeah.
we would do that just to like close it out.
Love it,
and-
yeah.
yeah.
You need to bring that one back.
I should. Yeah, that's a
that.
good one.
Yeah.
I kind of have to belt that chorus out.
It's a banger.
I can do another Lovey song though.
Let's do it.
All right.
Is that mood lighting in here?
Get some incense
Yeah.
burning. Where's
Yeah.
that
I'm
stick
telling
thing?
you.
Light that thing up.
Light the wood.
Light that stick.
I'd let you hold the saber, but I don't want I don't want it to come up missing.
So every yoga class, we light our Palo Alto wood. Palo Alto?
Palo Alto.
Palo
Alto's
Santo.
a shoe.
Palo Santo.
Palo Santo. Is it Santo Palo or Palo Santo? Palo Santo.
Palo Santo.
We'll light it. We can't smoke it, but we'll watch it smoke.
Spiritual.
Spiritual, yeah. Spiritual grass fire.
5:34 a.m. I'm about to start my day. She laying there across me, so I stayed anyway. Arms tight, legs nubbed, wrapped around my knees. Sweetest of the sunflowers, yeah, you're the sun to me.
Is this one the Brian guy too?
Yeah.
I don't recall what you were wearing on the first night we met. The subtle cloud around you from my last cigarette. You come from a good place with a happy family. Only bad you ever done was see the good of me. Well, I've been living, waiting on the day that the good Lord willing sends you out my way. I've seen hard time, bad luck, all that in between. Sweetest of the sunflowers, yeah, you're the sun to me. I remember being younger when my mama told me true. Find someone who grows flowers in the darkest parts of you. Take heed when things get hard and don't you ever turn around. You'll find someone someday somewhere who grows you to the cloud. And you walked me home that evening when I could barely walk. You spoke to me so sweetly in days I couldn't talk. Now I'm speaking clearly and I'm growing up so free. Sweetest of the sunflowers, yeah, you're the sun to me. Well, I've been living, waiting on the day that the good Lord willing sends you out my way. I've seen hard time, bad luck, all that in between. Sweetest of the sunflowers, yeah, you're the sun to me. Sweetest of the sunflowers, yeah, you're the sun to me.
That's a good song.
Yeah. I'm still kind of learning. That's why I had to have my cheat sheets here.
I like that.
Yeah, it's
Maybe that should be our song instead of you should leave.
You should leave.
Yeah,
we
let's
should do
rethink
You're the sun
this,
to me.
kids. I believe in affirmations, and you keep saying somebody should leave.
Somebody's gonna leave.
Somebody's leaving. I don't know when, but the universe is gonna deliver. We
gotta change that.
Yeah, let's reverse the alchemy, quantum entanglement of. Can you sing that one Jennifer Hudson song? I'm not leaving. What you say? Reverse the spell.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Need to do. I heard Haley when she was on here. She would do good with "Shallow."
Oh yeah.
Lady Gaga song.
Yeah, I think she's done that before.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
Yeah, you guys would sound good together.
Yeah, she's gonna be here next Wednesday. We're actually gonna record some videos for her.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I told her I'd help her get on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys want to play another song?
Heck yeah, we'll do it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I kind of want to do a song called "Beautifully Broken."
Yeah, you need the karaoke version.
Nah.
Okay. All right.
Thanks anyway.
We can do it. We have the most modern technology.
Broken in a Beautiful by Kelly Clarkson.
You can put it up like where? Where would it pop up?
What, the words?
Yeah.
Well, on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, you could just set my phone up on your thing. My phone Bluetooths into the mics that we're on, though. That's how we did Haley's. What do you think? I had a band?
I didn't know what you were talking about, man.
Yeah, I'm a magician.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I might go just be all right with this.
Listen, you just can you sing karaoke very good, or do you have to have your guitar?
Oh yeah, I could sing karaoke.
Yeah. Yeah. What song? Tell me. I'll pull it up.
Oh man, I don't know. I always play my guitar though.
See, we're hitting the breaking point here.
Limiting belief.
Yeah, it's like a teddy bear. He's like, I'm not. Wait a minute. I gotta go buy my. You're not gonna let me take the guitar? Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Well, I tried. Yeah. I mean, yeah. The guitar is.
I'll just do a little bit of this song. This is
beautiful.
Kind of a cool, like, mystical song.
Oh.
By a band called Government Mule.
Government. I like that. Government Mule. We carry all your money.
All right, here we go. All right. Mysterious, blown in with the night, all this beauty captured in a frame, visibly shaken, never stirred, drives him insane. I see the way she plays her man, and then I know I've got to know her name. She's so beautifully broken, shaped by the wind, visibly shaking. Here I go again. Easily, yeah, barely see a floor. And down and in the moonlight discards them and she's done. The lost in her twilight. I see her move from star to star, and I know I got to know her name. She's so beautifully broken, barely see flaw, especially from a distance, which is always how I fall. Always how I fall. Oh.
Ooh, I like that song.
It's kind of weird, huh?
I like it. The I don't know what the fuck the difference between a melody and a harmony is, but whatever that part was that you did, like, yeah, where you had to hit high and pull away from the mic.
Mm-hmm.
That's a vibe for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, like right at the point of
That's a
like
strong-
breakage on my voice. Like,
strong point for you.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
yeah, no problem. I know good music when I hear it, and that is your voice right there, where that stretch. Yeah, that was fire. I like that better than my favorite song, actually. So, yeah, I'm like, wait a minute, this is really good. Yeah,
Sweet.
yeah, really good. I love that. Do you love that?
I love it.
Have you heard that one before?
I don't know if I've heard it before, but yeah, I was thinking that.
Oh, I should probably ask the real question. Were you listening?
I was daydreaming a little
Yeah,
bit,
so-
but I was listening.
And you want to go blonder? Oh, Jesus.
No, what I was
We're gonna
thinking.
have real problems with you, lady.
What I was thinking is that you don't fall in love, you grow in love. And I think that's our strength, is that we've been growing closer together through all of our craziness and like just witnessing each other in some really ugly, insane times, but sticking there because for some reason something tells you that it's worth it. So
Yeah.
that's what I was daydreaming about, but I was listening.
That's valuable. That's valuable, and that's valid. I think that's true. You know,
Yeah.
I think you can grow through anything, but it's
Yeah.
the choice is yours. You want to
If
stick
you're willing
it out.
to,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You want to put
Yeah.
in the fucking work because it's going to take work.
Yep.
Here I go. F-bomb. How many have I had? Not drinks. F-bombs.
You got a swear jar?
No, but I think the last episode I did, I think like maybe like 630 F-bombs within an hour and a half. Not even kidding. And I got letters from like, I'm not even going to say, but yeah, I got notes from family and they're like, could you, I love the show, but could you just maybe like 5 less? I'm like, okay, got it. So this is for you, non-F-bombers.
Yeah, I haven't heard too many tonight.
Yeah,
I've been pretty good.
Kept it clean.
I have kept it clean and still had fun, so I'm proud of myself.
Yeah.
It's all about change, people. If you're not willing to grow and change, you're not going to grow with the universe, because the only thing constant in this damn thing is change.
Right.
So you got to be forever evolving and forever young.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
For sure.
That's what my
I
old
like-
band was called. That's right.
Forever
I
Young?
laughed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even put two together, but yeah. I love that. See? Full circle moments.
Yeah.
Where are you playing at now? Are you doing gigs still?
Oh yeah. My next gig, I think I'll be back at Dogtown Saloon Not this weekend, but next weekend.
Yeah.
The schedule's getting busy. If anybody wants to see where I'm playing next, check me out on Facebook. I got all my
Brian Sweeney Music on Facebook.
Yeah, at Brian Sweeney Music. I've got basically all my shows coming up there. I've got quite a few Guernsey County area shows. Georgetown Vineyards.
Sponsor me. Talk to him.
Yeah, I'll try to put in a word for you. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, the Bears Den. I got a couple shows there.
I love the Bears Den.
The Barn, playing a show up there. That'll be next month.
Heck yeah.
I'll do a post where I'll just every few months list everything I've got for like the next 3 months. So I should have one of those coming out soon, but I'm looking forward to it. If anybody wants to get a hold of me about booking, they can call me or text me. The phone number to get a hold of me at is 740-206-8922. You can call or text that number, but yeah, I do private parties. I do basically anything you want where you want a guy that can sing and play acoustic guitar. I can do it. And I'll learn songs for a special event. I've done that for weddings. You know, I've learned a song and actually played while the bride came down the aisle. So I do custom stuff like that. So,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that's not a common thing, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Around here, like it's hard to like get just one person to pick up a song. I mean, it's cool because you've been studying music since you were 11, so that's where you get that note reading and you know.
And I don't read music per se. You know, like tabs or whatever, I can read that, but it's a lot of by ear and just kind of knowing the chords and knowing a lot about the guitar. But yeah, I don't actually read music.
Huh?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
well, that makes it even cooler.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of the songs he probably learned in 2 weeks.
Because you're like spot on with my fave song. Like and you were spot on with that like closing time. Yeah.
Oh yeah. A lot of times if I have the words and if I've heard the song enough that I know the melody by heart, that's what's important. Like,
does that stuff get you high?
With that Paulo,
I'm like
Paulo wood.
You don't read music, but you play good music. Like that's got me thrown for a loop. But okay. Yeah, I guess people can do it by ear.
Oh, a lot of people do. A lot of like the most famous musicians all play by ear, man. Like rock musicians especially.
That's so crazy to me. I but I don't play music. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine you see a lot of piano players like they actually, learn by reading music more so, but I don't know, even in rock.
I don't know. I did the flute in high school and it was not my thing.
Did you guys do the recorder?
Yeah, recorder, yeah. Well, violin or something because
you played violin?
Yeah. What? I think I actually ended up smashing it on the stand at the end of that. So
where was your inner goddess that day?
You needed some yoga.
I was primarily an athlete, basketball player.
Smashing violins.
You were a basketball player?
Yeah.
Shut up.
3-point shooter, yo.
Whatever. Did
I'm
you really
serious,
play basketball?
Yeah.
You look
varsity.
I just picture you as like the most uncoordinated. Like
stop.
You really play basketball?
Yeah, in soccer.
Oh boy. I'm gonna need video proof.
Little bit of tennis.
Oh, that's enough.
All right.
That's enough. You're bringing Connecticut too close.
How about you? What did you? Nothing. High school.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Head games with myself. That's what I played. But yeah, so people can look for you at Brian Sweeney Music, and just whenever you like make your post, go ahead and just tag me in them, and I'll share them.
Right on, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. I try to help everybody. It's all about giving. You make 50 people's dreams come true, and yours will come true automatically. So yeah,
I like that.
It's a good
Where
motto.
did the number 50 come from? Just
50-50 drawing, 50-50 chances, 50-50. I don't know. I just made it up. I could say like 48. Like the 48 laws of power. I don't know. I just threw out a number. Okay. Should I say like less or more?
Well, like in yoga, there's like 40 days.
Anybody ever tell you you're such a critic? For not being detail oriented, Nurse Becky, you got a lot of judgment.
Yeah. You're telling me.
I'm just calling it out like I see it.
Yeah. I guess I could swallow that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's settle you in your place over there. Did you skip yoga today? Oh shit!
I'm gonna skip my midday meditation.
You skipped your Zoloft? Like, what is going on? Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Okay. See, this is why I can't work with you.
This is why you need me here.
Yeah. For moral support.
Yeah.
My cheerleader.
No, because in spirituality, there's like 40 days because that's the moon cycle practice. You know, I don't
In
know.
the Bible, 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah, I thought 50 was something like that, but that was just some bullshit that Geno made.
Oh, shit. Oh, I went from being like some prophecy to like just a pile of shit. Like, yeah, you're just making stuff
Sometimes I have to call him out.
Oh, my God. There were 50 unicorns in the Bible. Did you know that? Did you know there really were unicorns in the Bible?
No, I did not.
Yeah. Did you know the unicorns are a symbolism for the rebirth of Christ in like Ireland and England and everything?
Oh, okay. I could see that. Like Pegasus? No, that's not a unicorn.
I'm not sure about him.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's Greek. That's all.
Yeah. See, we're getting schooled. Other than that, do we have any closing arguments before this case is closed?
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
It's a good time. It's
Man,
fun.
great. You come back anytime. And we're just going to, this summer is going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Because the outside jam sessions,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Maybe if you're in a band, you said something about, if you got a whole band, we're going to
It'll light it up.
It's going to be crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Rockin' in Byesville.
Yeah. I just got to get the CDC's permission. We're down like 4 flaps on a dump truck.
The Center for Disease Control?
No, it's like
Wear your mask, please.
shut up.
You can paint the building if you have a mask on.
No. It's a community development corporation, I think.
Oh, okay.
Community development. What is it?
I think you're right.
Community.
Yeah. So yeah, it's great.
Sorry, Ron.
Yeah. Sorry, Ron. Well, these two sober people are just running you into the ground while I'm trying to stick up for you. Georgetown, if you hear me, sponsor the show. Any close? You want to say any final words before we kick Ashley out? Wake up and say you're leaving.
Nah, just I think you guys are doing a good thing here, and I think that the show gets better every week.
Yeah.
I think your chemistry's good, and it's I enjoy watching.
Well, thanks.
I'm glad you guys had me on
Thanks,
to be
baby.
a part of it. Yeah.
Love you.
Love you.
Yeah.
And
Oh God, help me. Well, I appreciate it. I think we're doing a great thing. I think it's a good collaboration. We all vibe, and like every guest we come in
Right.
with vibes. And if one of us don't like them, you're not coming on. We're just,
Right.
But
Yeah.
we pretty much love everybody. You have to have really been like a mean person and done something cruel to somebody else for us not to invite you on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you ain't been on the show yet, think about what you've done. And if you guys would like to be on the show, if you play music or do something exciting or have something exciting going on that you want to bring on the show, you can always hit us up on Facebook at Geno Show Podcast, and we'll vet you and see what's going on and see if we can have you on. It's a very undisclosed location, so we don't just want to give out the address to anyone.
and if you see a lady with purple hair, you're going in the right direction.
You win! So here's your job, okay? Until the next episode, till next week, you have to tell the universe out loud you want something as a sign. Okay, whether you want to see a bald eagle or you want to see a bald man or a purple haired lady or a cat with 4 legs. No, that's an easy one.
Write it down, right?
Write it down and tell the universe you want it. Say it out loud and write it down, and then see if you see it. And I promise you're going to see it. So yeah. And then you can tell us about it in the comments of this video or the next week's video or on Facebook. Yeah, you can just shout us out and say, "Oh my God, I saw the 4-legged cat 700 times." But until next time, we love ya, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.
Ew, we're so gross.
Oh my God. Oh.
It's always a good time.
Were you really mad at me there for judging you?